Greetings lovelies, hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmy Eats. Today I'll be eating turkey. So this package actually came to me via London. Little Miss S, who sent me this package, is a native Londoner, but her heritage is Turkish. So she visits Turkey, and on her last trip, she brought me back a bunch of Turkish treats. So thanks so much, Little Miss S, for taking me along on your trip and thinking of me and bringing back all these great treats for me to try. This little package here, Little Miss S tells me, is Ottoman tea, and it smells divine. It smells like cinnamon and dried citrus. You need to add a couple teaspoons of it to a teapot and then add some boiling water. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and let it steep while I taste some other things. Ooh, look at the color! Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Let that steep for about 5 minutes, and in the meanwhile, we'll have something else. Belly shot, belly shot. Hello, baby. Okay. Merey, and these look like they are roasted yellow chickpeas. That's what it says on the package. Ooh, they smell great. Nutty, kind of like almonds. Look at the little chickpeas. They're really small and they're toasted. Itadakimasu. Ooh, they're not what I expected at all. They're actually quite kind of softly textured. A really light crunch. Kind of floury in consistency. The flavor kind of reminds me of soy nuts. Kind of a rich, nutty flavor. Not at all greasy. Quite dry actually, but really nice. These are called Damla, Sakizle, Kurabiye, and these look like some beautiful cookies. Look how cute. And my tea has turned a beautiful kind of pomegranate color. It smells cinnamon and spice. Have you ever had a hibiscus tea? It's really delicious, kind of tart and tangy. The color really reminds me of that. Let's try it. Come by. And it is very reminiscent of hibiscus tea. It's got a nice tartness to it. It's tart and spiced, a little bit cinnamony, and there's a little bit of citrus peel in there. Really nice. I love the little bit of tartness in there. Delicious. So back to the damla. They're quite petite and just very cute. They're doing construction around the corner, so please disregard any backhoe noises or anything like that. It smells sweet, a little bit eggy maybe, but they're really cute, topped with sesame seeds. Let's give them a taste. Really nice kind of biscuit cookie, lightly sweetened. And it tastes like there's maybe some shortening in there. Something to give it a nice kind of short, crumbly texture. And maybe a hint of pistachio or some kind of nut in there. And maybe some egg. Delicious. It goes really nicely with tea. Balik Kraker. And this looks like it might be spicy. Ooh, they smell savory. Look how cute. They have like scales. Those are nice. Nicely seasoned. They taste like seasoned crackers, like chicken in a biscuit. Or, highly seasoned cracker. Maybe a little paprika. I taste a little bit of celery salt, onion salt, but not overly salty. Really light, fluffy crunch. Crunch is similar to like a Ritz cracker. And same kind of buttery texture. In terms of heat, just a tiny bit of heat. You can feel just a little tingle, but not bad. Really nice cracker. I like that. Okay, this is called Burçak. Burçak Mini. It smells like vanilla. And here are the cookies. Very cute. They almost look like little mini cherry pies. Oh, that's nice. Again, a nice kind of crumbly texture. And I think I taste some nut in there. It tastes slightly coconutty as well. Just maybe a tiny bit, but really delicious. Turkish Delight, Lokum. In my Emmy Eats Kuwait video, which I'll put the link down below, I tasted Turkish Delight for the very first time and I didn't know what it was. Well, I also had another version in Cyprus, so I'll put that link down below. And now this is the original Turkish Delight. In Japan, we have mandarin oranges or tangerines, and they're called Satsuma. But they're not usually green, so I found it interesting that these are green. For those of you that don't know what Turkish Delight is, It's this kind of gummy gel fruit cube thing. It's got a beautiful kind of mint green color. All right, let's give it a taste. That's really, really nice. It's got a texture very similar to a gumdrop. Very soft and pliant, quite sweet. And this has a really nice orange flavor to it. Really good. This is made by the company Ülker, and it's called Ikram, and it looks like it's a sandwich biscuit. There are several cookies inside. Ooh, they smell great, and it says Ülker on it. The looks of it makes me think it wants to be peanut butter, but I don't really taste any peanut butter. Mostly I taste the biscuit. Very light, crunchy, and very lightly sweetened biscuit. Hardly sweet at all. The center is nutty and creamy. So the nuttiness I taste is hazelnut. Really delicious. This is Kurabiye tapas, and it looks like some sort of dried fruit cake. By the looks of it, it kind of reminds me of a cake that I had in Cyprus, and that was made out of fig. This looks like it might be apricot and hazelnut. Let's see. It has a fruit leathery smell, sweet and almost kind of dry fruity. It's chopped up apricots, so you get the dried apricot flavor, a little bit tart and sweet. Because of the pictures, I know that they're hazelnuts. You get this kind of crunch of chopped nuts. It tastes very wholesome, just naturally sweet and tangy and crunchy from the nuts. Very nice. This is almost something you would find in Japan. This is called Biscolata and called Mood. Have you ever had Koala Machi? I'll put a link down in the description box when I eat those cookies. They're a really popular Japanese biscuit, and similar kind of puffed look as this, biscuity and filled with chocolate. Very, very similar. Let's see if they taste at all alike. All right, here we go. They do. A little bit different. This too has chocolate in the middle, but this interior is a little more melty, a little more kind of Nutella-like. Look at that. Those tell you all the symbols of the biscuits inside. There's a Jack-in-a-Box, and that's supposed to represent joy or happiness. Cheers to that. Cute. So Turkish friends, do tell me, is there a way to eat this? Do you make a wish and then you pick one out and see if it matches? Or tell me what the protocol is to eat Biscolata Mood. But these are delightful. These look quite sweet. So I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't smell like much. It smells a little bit nutty. They're beautiful little snowballs. They kind of remind me a little bit of Kompeito, which is a Japanese candy that's just made out of sugar. I'll put a link down below if you haven't seen that video. Alright, let's give it a taste. Based on what I tasted earlier, I think this is a roasted chickpea or a roasted garbanzo bean covered in sugar. Super fun. So like these, they have a floury, nutty interior. And then on the exterior of this, there's a crunchy sugar candy coating. Delicious. Kalveli, Mocha Kalveli. And these look like biscuits that have stars on them. Oh my gosh, they are so adorable. So they come in a little sleeve like this, and then they have a little star on them. Those are great. So inside the star there's a layer of kind of a chocolate mocha layer, and beneath it is kind of like a cream, white cream layer. A little bit chocolatey because it's kind of brittle, but it's got a really nice mocha flavor to it, so it's slightly coffeed. Yum! So I'm not sure what Mabel is. Let's find out. I think it's like a chocolate. Isn't it beautiful? Very, very, very thin. Maybe it's a piece of gum. Oh, I think it might be. It smells minty. I think it is gum. Yum! Mabel is a piece of gum. Delicious. Initially it's quite brittle and hard, but after you chew it, very soft, smooth, peppermint gum. Perfect ending to my tasting of turkey. Wonderful. Little Miss S, thanks so much for including me on your trip to Turkey and filling your suitcase up with treats just for me. It was really sweet and thoughtful of you, and I had a delightful time. The tea was wonderful, and the selection of biscuits and sweets you brought were really great. Thanks so much. Let me know in the comments below if you've had any of these Turkish treats before, and if so, which ones are your favorite. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. They're very cute, kind of rounded, curled, embryo-like cheesy puff. Alright, let's give that a taste. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Very much like a cheese puff that you find here in the States. I've been having trouble with my hearing lately, and I can't understand why.